Hello, we are gonna create today a rain model. So like this one that I have here, that it has 60 millimeters of rain per square meter, and we can see the water flowing throughout our system in this catchment. But we are gonna start from scratch, so I will just open a new HEC RAS window. I forgot to download the 6.4, but it's already out there, so I'll probably do that today. And I'll go to File, Save Project As, and I have it in this tutorial folder, HEC RAS Grain Model 2 Grain Model. Awesome. Okay, and now I go to the RAS Mapper window, and I will just add an existing RAS terrain because I created the other one before. So it's gonna be here in model, terrain, drain. Okay, and I'm gonna also add my catchment to know the area where I want to draw my geometry. So I'll go here, no, it's in the other one, hydrology, here. Perfect. And next step is create the geometry, add new geometry, and I go to right click on edit geometry, and the first is to draw the perimeter. Click, 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 and double click to finish. Perimeter 1, and I'm gonna put a cell size of 10 meters. Yeah, not gonna touch anything. I'll generate computational points. Yeah, 32,000 cells that I'm gonna have. This is gonna take long, but yeah, we will see. And the next step is the boundary conditions. So I go to click on boundary conditions, and the same, I have to draw it all around my geometry so that I let the water flow out, because if I wouldn't do it, then the water would stay inside, and we don't want that. Yeah, there is other models like Ever, or that you can just select in the mesh, let the water flow out, but in this one we have to do it manually. And I will call it outflow, and that's it. Very good. So right click on geometry, stop editing. I want to save what I did. And the next is to load this geometry that we created. We go to the geometry window, file, open geometry data, new geometry. And here it is. So we can see the geometry is loaded, and the next is entering the boundary conditions, unsteady flow data window, file, save unsteady flow data as 01 T100. Yeah. And in the outflow, we just select normal depth to let the water flow out 0.01. This is just to give an energy when it flows out. And okay. Good. And the next is, okay, and this is the key of this tutorial, that we are going to add SA 2D flow area. So in the perimeter 1, that is our mesh, and okay. And here, if I click here, the precipitation, it's possible to click on it, and here is where I input my rain. For this case, I'm just gonna copy what I did before, these values, so that it's easier. Okay. So we are gonna have rain with a peak at 2 hours of 60 millimeters. Perfect. Okay, file, save, close, and we go to the performance steady flow simulation. We save plan as 01 T100, 01. We click all of those, not the sediment processor. We put today's date. We are gonna run it for 6 hours. We are just gonna leave it based on current conditions. In this, because I have the diffusion width equation, I leave these parameters. Although, well, if we wanted to have more accurate model, we should change this also to shallow water equations. Okay, and then that's it. I click compute to know that everything is okay. So now it's processing the geometry and it doesn't find any issues. Yeah, in this case we have introduced a mesh of 10 meters by 10 meters, which is very coarse. I would say that in the areas where the river or streams are flowing, I will probably draw some break lines so that the computations are done more easy. And yeah, we can just let this run, but we can look at the result from the previous one that is the same. So it will be probably something like this. So it's raining 16 millimeters per square meter, and yeah, we can also see the maximum values of depth that we have in this area. We can create a profile in the outlet of the catchment and right click on it, plot time series and flow. So it's giving us a peak discharge of 35 cubic meter per second. Yeah, that's it. I hope it helps you, and if you have any question, you can always comment down there. Bye bye. Have a nice day.